Obviously not the result we wanted, but there were some good things that we saw. One thing in particular, Esme Ames came in and kind of settled in, and that was a nice thing. She's been battling back from a small procedure that she had, but it was really good to see that. But overall, didn't play well. I didn't think that we brought our A game today. And from a pitching perspective, I always look at whip, and our whip wasn't great, minus Esme. But and then just offensively, we didn't compete like we should, but we'll get better. We'll regroup and hopefully do better tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, Esme Ames, 3 hitless innings. What do you think she brings to the team?
Well, she's seasoned. She's been in big moments. She came from a junior college in Florida Southwestern that played in the national championship game, so she's been around good softball and pitched for the Dutch national team, so there is an experience factor there. She spins it really, really well, and when she's on, she's tough to hit, so she brings a nice different look to the table for sure.
Yeah, one of the other bright spots from today was a few really amazing defensive plays. Reagan Oni, also a double play. How do you feel about the defense today?
Yeah, I mean, well, if I'm being perfectly honest, defensively, I thought we misplayed some balls and had a couple boo-boos. We did have a couple nice highlighted plays. Reagan did make a nice catch out in right field, but turned to double play, you're right. But just we weren't as clean as we needed to be defensively to compete against a good North Texas team.
Yeah, what are some things that you need to be improved upon offensively going forward?
Probably just making adjustments a little bit sooner. I was happy Bolts got the leadoff double there in the 7th inning, so we showed a little fight. But a lot of short at bats, a lot of one pitch at bats, and we made their pitcher, who I'm going to guess she threw about 85 pitches. I'd like to see her up in the hundreds in a 7-inning game. So we didn't make her work as much as she needed to work and pass the bat as much as we needed to pass the bat. So we'll learn from that. That's a good learning experience. We had a lot of young ones that played today, and I just think we need to mess up the rhythm of a pitcher she obviously was throwing really, really well, so we need to kind of mess up that rhythm. We'll learn from that.
Yeah, what are some things you want to emphasize to the team going into tomorrow with 2 tough games?
Yeah, tomorrow's a new day. We got to wash this as quickly as we can and come out of here with 2 big ones tomorrow. And so short-term memory, and this is going to happen during the season. We're going to, whether you call it not playing up to our expectation or whatever it is, you're going to get beat, and you got to show up the next day and have short-term memory. So that'll be what we learned from today and hope to improve on tomorrow.